Hey, 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 and yo, yo, yo. Good morning, everybody. Happy, what are we on? Hump day? Hump day. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. You can follow me on Twitter at Plus Money Honey. Also, don't forget to check out my official sportsbook. It's Caesar's Sportsbook. Use my promo code Woodful. Download that app. Use the promo code Woodful. Basically, they're giving you a risk-free first bet of up to $1,250, and then win or lose, they're dropping that money back into your account, and they're going to give you 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits. I know, right? It's some big deal. It's a really big deal. Today on the show, I've got Terry Edelman coming in. Excuse me. I'm going to invite him right now. Me and Rysel did not do a prop drop today. He had some other obligations, but he'll be on the show this Friday if you guys want to say what up to him. Let me send this to Terrell. Boop, done and done. What do I got to talk about today? So my NBA things, remember I was telling you guys I was 8-1. Well, now I'm 10-2 in the NBA. I call it a gift. Call it a gift. Richard P. Hello, my love. How are you? You hit the like? Thank you. Everybody should hit the like. As they're filing on in here, everybody should hit the like button. Also, don't forget, sorry, I just had toast and it's like that everything toast. So I got seeds on my teeth, Don't forget to check out Total Chaos. Tim Earle and Dre Richardson did NBA Total Chaos last night. Two really, really sharp guys. Earle Sports Bets is number 1 in the NBA right now. So you guys might want to just check that out. And if you do want to buy their premium plays, use the promo code NFL. It's going to save 20% off the whole site. Okay, man? Okay, man. Hi, EJ, my DJ. All right, let's see what's up with the get down. Here's EJ right here. So these people are still left. 3 of you, I didn't get your pick. I just leave you on the board in case you show up and you're like, hey, I did it, but you didn't get me. Stars on the money line. So I lost every bet that I made yesterday. Isn't that fun? Soup's fun. You're 2-0. Get it, Terrell. Do I have you in here? Yeah, there you are. Still in it. I lost every bet I made, but kind of a beautiful tear in the fabric of the universe happened. I go in to log onto my offshore, and my money's all gone. Like, there's $5 in the account. I'm like, I don't even know how to withdraw money from an offshore. Okay, like I don't ever make that much money. That's why I had a tank roll, was to tank it because I couldn't cash it. So I went online with customer service, and they were really, really friendly and cool, and it should be deposited back into my account in like 5 business days or something. Hi, Tateness. Well, thank you. I'm trying things. I'm trying. Happy Wednesday to you. Hump day. Cabs on the money line. Okay. You got it, Crystal. You didn't need the 2 points. You took them, but you didn't need them. Crystal, we both made the same mistake last week, which was that we both switched lanes and we both fell out of the Woody. I think you went hockey and I took Geno Smith interception and we both fell out. So stay in the NBA, Crystal. Your Woody life depends on it. Sometimes you need to lose to appreciate the win. That's just it, man. It's one of the good things, for all the crap that gets talked to me about not being a large unit better. I also don't have large losses in my day. Like if I'm making, 10, 15 bets a day, the most I'm going to lose is like 30, $40. It's not the worst thing ever. All right, I'm going to go through some lines, tell you guys what my NBA picks are. Terry should be here in about 10 minutes. He'll give you some NHL action. He's been really hot lately. California College gets their first win. Okay, I might need that to be more specific, Terrell. Don't start with me, Terrell. Don't start with me. It's not the day. Beep, boop. Beep, boop, boop. Okay, scores and matchups. Lots going on already. We got a lot of D2 action today, huh? Yeah, we do. And I freaking love everything toast. Timmer and Nick Earle were telling me that their mom gets something called everything but the bagel, and it's all the stuff that goes on your bagel or your toast, the seed stuff. Oh, without the bagel. Okay, are you talking about, California against Texas Arlington, and they're minus 4.5 points? All right, get it, boo. I like your style. Let's go, Terrell. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Cal minus 4.5. Get it. Get it. Hi, Timothy. I was just talking about you, everything but the bagel. Mississippi Valley State, boom. Utah Valley State. It was funny because like all the games that I really liked, I didn't bet, but Utah Valley State was one of those yesterday, and they covered. Plus 27, says Timothy. And this is Mississippi Valley. Did y'all see the Coach Mike Leach helmets that they're doing for the bowl game? Oh my gosh, thank you so much to Julie Carly for posting that. Yep, never switching sports again. Nope, absolutely. We tested the theory. It sucks. We're not doing it again. Yeah, ever. It used to be that way. I know you're kind of newer to the Woody, but it used to be that way if you changed your pick. If you wrote something on the board and you changed it, it was just guaranteed to lose, period. Now we've kind of like broken that mold, though. You like Sac State, Denver, and High Point in a college teaser, adding one more. Okay, we'll do a Tate tease. Tate's teaser. High Point, Denver, and Sac State. I like this little Denver team. I like that little Denver team. Heath is, yeah, see, who will not get their first win. I kind of like where he's going with it, though. Why are you laying points? You know what I mean? Why would you be laying points on a team that doesn't have any wins? Well, probably because they're expected to win. And I'm going to look it up. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it like adults. But I love Utsa. Oh, no, this isn't Utsa. This is UTA plus 4.5. This is Arlington, not San Antonio. But you already knew that. California. Not where Jason Kidd went to school. Last Woody, you're gonna go. You can't do money line, Stinky. It's minus 4.5. Your juice has to be under a minus 150. Stinky. I don't know why I called you that. Stinky. Oh, the champ is here. Smash the like button 3 times in a row. Chris Scott has won the last Woody standing. That's what you guys are going for now. You're coming for Chris Scott now. Those helmets are so dope. I know. I'm so excited. The pirate, man. I'm so happy about it. He was a really, really unique individual, and they don't make people like that anymore. So Cal lost at Santa Clara, tough team. They lost to Butler. They got their ass whipped by Butler. Eastern Washington lost at Arizona, USC. So definitely they've had a bit of a strength of schedule, whereas UTA lost at San Fran. No, they won at San Fran. Lost to Texas State, North Texas, and at LSU. Strength of schedule would lead me to believe Cal might be your play because even UTA is 5-4 against the spread. Cal's 4-8, so it's not like anyone's like super great against the spread or anything. Yeah. One more thing. Let me look at their standings. Dead last. Well, I can't say I'm surprised there. 0-12 is rough. It's hard to lay 4 points with an 0-12 team, but you got to ask yourself, why are you laying 4 points with them? Okay. Wearing your hoodie today, and I wore mine yesterday, and my Amazon driver asked you about it. His response, well, I like to make money betting, so I will check it out. Hashtag referral bonus. Hey, I wish we could give you guys those. Hello, Tyreek. How are you? Top of the day to you. Good morning to you, Pedro Mas. Hola. I'm not doing buzzer beaters. There's so much going on right now. Although yesterday was cut day for the HC contest. I got to all of you and told you if you're still in or out. I didn't post the big final, or not final standings, but the weekly chart. You're going to go under 120 on it. You're still in the last Woody. Chris Scott. What am I going to write? Woody Champ is going to go UTA under 120. Chris Scott. Okay, there we go. Anybody else like anything else? Go ahead and tell me. I'll throw it up on the board. I'm going to go through the NBA and tell you guys what I did. Chris Scott just did it with 3. There's a lot of us who have 2. I think AJ's has 2. Tony Cobb's has 2. Hers were back to back. She might have 3 actually, because I know she had back to backs, but she had another. I have 2. I want to say Lenny has 2. There's a few of us that have 2. But Chris Scott has 3, and I want to say the only other person with 3 is Tony Cobbs, but I'd have to ask her. You're going to follow me on my dog picks? Now that I've told you guys all about it, they're so totally not going to cash, right? Because that's the fun part of what we do here. I know, Leonard. Hi, Brian. I know, Leonard, you smashed that pick, and I wish I would have taken it, but I didn't for no particular reason except that I was just doing other things. But get it. Get it. You already posted that in the chat. Your last Woody, post it again because I don't see it. Why is everyone betting my game? LOL. Can I get a shout out? What's up, Terrell? Hold on one sec, Terry. Give me just a sec. Looking at adding San Fran in the teaser. Too many points at home. Could catch ASU on a bad shooting night. I like that San Fran team. You have 2. You have 2. Maybe 3. I know you definitely have 2. Tim has 2. Cobbs has 3. She beat you. Yeah, Tony Cobbs has 3. I know I have 2. I think Lenny might even have 3. No, well, 2. I don't know if Alejandro counts. I think you lost your last Woody on Monday because you put me down as Pedro Moore and not Pedro Moss. Shit, I'm sorry. Did I do that? I do that sometimes. All right, let me bring in Terry Edelman. Let's go Wild Picks. What's up, Terrell?
Not too much. Getting over the flu. So I've been kind of sick, but it hasn't stopped me from putting up some winning days on the site. So I think having the time off, being sick, has actually given me more time to cap, and things have been going well. So I'm happy.
That's a good way to look at it. That's a really good way to look at it. How are things going over at the site? What do you got going on today?
I have a 3 hockey pack, 3-pick pack for hockey up, and an NBA play. 1 play stood out for me on the day, and I'm first in the last 7 days. So things have been going well.
I was just going to show them that.
Looking to keep it up.
That's just it. Okay, so for anyone who's never been to picksandparlays.net, you just type it in, and this is right where it takes you. And if you look at yesterday, Higgs was numero uno on the site. Chip Chirimbus a 3 spot. Earle Sports Bets 4. But if you look over here, Terry Edelman over the last 7 days is 16-10. You're up almost $1,000, and he's numero uno on our hottest cappers list. All right, so you guys definitely want to pay attention to the leaderboards over at Picks and Parlays. Okay, just wanted to give you that little shout out because it's always good to be number 1.
Thank you. Yeah, hey, when it happens, and lots of great cappers on the site, so it's tough to stay at number 1 because people are always right there behind you, ready to pass you. But it's been good.
All it takes is one bad day, but then at the same time, all it takes is one good day. So, you think you have 3? I don't remember you ever winning back to back, but all right. And Alejandro has 1, but you don't count that one. I don't think you have 4. If you have 3 and Alejandro has 1, then you would have 4. I don't think anyone has 4, but I'll give you 3. That's Tom Brady winning level right there. Good call on EMU. You caught it live. Nice. And who's giving out a win for Christmas? Terry is. Terry's killing it in hockey. Hey, Foxy. So who are you liking today, Terry? Let's do a Terry Edelman play of the day.
I like a lot today. We'll start with the first game, Tampa Bay and Detroit. I was on Tampa Bay yesterday, my 1 loser of the day. They just had a tough game against the Leafs. And now they're coming back here, and they played really bad. The first 2 periods, Tampa Bay had 8 shots on goal in total in 2 periods. Hey, don't feel bad. I don't have last Woody standing either. I don't have a win either. But.
He's been in it since day 1, though.
Hey, it's not easy. It's not easy. There's a lot of good cappers that watch the show and follow the show, so it's not easy to win.
It's part of the whole exercise that we're doing here, is that knowing how hard it is. Just even picking one best bet a day is not easy. It's just not easy, man. Sorry to interrupt. Carry on.
No problem. So Tampa Bay, I think they bounce back here. Their goalie in net, Brian Elliott, who should be in net today, Vasilevsky started yesterday. He's 7-1 in his games, but 6 of the 8 have gone over. So Tampa Bay seems to score more when he plays, and they win. So I'm going with Tampa Bay team total over 3.5, which I got for -105. I can see them getting 4 goals. I think they actually come out strong in the first period. That was embarrassing yesterday against the Leafs. But previous to that, Tampa had won 5 games in a row, all by 3 or more goals. And they've been scoring 4 or 5 goals a game. So one bad game, I think they bounce back here tonight.
Do you like them on the puck line at +163 minus a goal and a half?
No, because Brian Elliott does give up goals.
Okay.
So even though he does win, the Tampa Bay wins games when he plays, he gives up more goals than Vasilevsky does. So I could see them winning by 1. They are in a back-to-back. Detroit hasn't won a game, I think, in 6 games. Sorry, Detroit, Lenny. But the Red Wings are falling pretty quickly right now. So I could see a desperate Detroit team to win a game, and I could see them keeping it within 1. But I think we get goals in the game, so that's where I'd go with the team total.
All right, so team total over 3.5 for the Lightning. It was a baseball season, a beautiful summer day. The sun was shining, not a cloud in the sky when Lenny won his back. I still don't remember you doing a back-to-back. I remember this. Tate won the first one ever and then didn't win the next one until just now. Foxy's right. Foxy's won like 1,000 of these. Like, Craig has talked about shutting the contest down because the same people keep winning. I'm like, do I just need to ban Alex Fox? I don't know what to tell you. Like, he's good. What do you want from me? Don't worry, you've been here since day 1. 0 wins in tournaments, but profitable in pockets. That's just it. See, we're all winners when we take each other's picks. Yeah, Alejandro won the HC, not the last Woody. Yeah, where's Joan at? Joan and her Korean basketball are bad A. Only came to get Allie's fire NBA picks. Okay, here, let me do this real quick. Now I'm nervous, Terry. You know how it is, don't you? Like you're on a hot streak. Then you freaking tell someone about it, and then it just all goes to shit. Just
exactly.
That happens to you too, right? It's not just me.
Yeah. Okay. For sure. When I'm on my hot winning streaks and then a whole bunch of people will jump on and then sadly that's when things tend to go bad. But hey.
Yeah, I should have just kept it to my damn self. So the things that are doing this today, the line looks like it's going to the Cavs, but that's normal. The Pistons, again, even though I could eat my own face over the Pistons, like I give 3 picks on the show. 2 of them cash, but the one that doesn't, that's the one I'm going to put in my goddamn HC. Pistons.
That's how it goes.
I know. Plus 11.5. God, I can't believe I'm writing your dumb name on my board again. Not that I'm bitter or anything.
No, not at all.
No, not one bit. Pacers looks like it's the Pacers. 89% of the money's on the Celtics, and it's not moving. I'm just showing that 10. Pacers plus 10. Sorry.
Yeah, I was backing the Celtics a lot, but I jumped. They just, I don't know what's happened to them. They were unbeatable. They were
Didn't they get banged up? I want to say they're injured.
Yeah, most likely.
T-Wolves over Mavs.
I'm leaning with the Timberwolves, but I feel like this is a bounce back spot for Dallas just facing them the other day. I want to bet the Timberwolves, but I feel like Dallas bounces back here, so I ended up staying off. All
right. Well, the purpose of my exercise is just to look at the ones where the lines are doing something funny and write them on the board. So these are those 3. Beep, boop, bop, bop. Ding. You're welcome. Thank me later or fade me because now that I've given you this gem of brilliance, they're all going to die. They're all going to die. Terry, what are your thoughts on the Predators? -120 in regulation at Chicago.
That's one game I actually didn't get to. The reason being, Chicago's been awful. Chicago's been absolutely awful. If you're betting against them, and I'll get to that in a second, if you're betting against Chicago the last 10 games, you're doing really well. The issue is Nashville's not playing too well either. And I can't trust Nashville with the way they're playing. If I had to bet something in the game, Tatum's hurt. Okay, that definitely makes sense. If I had to make a pick, I would go with the Predators. But I just don't like how they're playing. But if there's ever a get right spot, it's against the Chicago Blackhawks.
So is that a bet? Is that an official bet we should make?
Well, I'm not on it. I didn't pull the trigger. If I had to make a play in the game, I would take the Predators, but I don't trust them how they're playing right now. So I would kind of stay off.
Okay, Terry, you said Tampa Bay Lightning team total. Well, the money line went from -170 to -145. What are your thoughts? Is that maybe an overreaction to the embarrassment that happened last night?
Most likely, Brian Elliott's probably been confirmed in goal, but we all knew he was going to start when he gets confirmed. Let me check here.
Good question, D-Talk. Good question.
Sabres that's interesting. There's going to be a postponement. Sabres and Lightning on Friday, so that doesn't affect today.
Okay, I was going to say, everyone remember that for your last Woody because you moved through on postponements. Don't forget.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, so I haven't seen. It's basically probably because Brian Elliott's in net. But when Vasilevsky played yesterday, you knew Brian Elliott was going to be in net. And what Lenny says about yes, the Wings have the rest advantage, but Tampa Bay getting embarrassed yesterday against the Leafs, they're going to be pissed off. And the Lightning aren't playing well, so I could see the Wings win. I could see the Wings winning. I could see it, but. If I like Tampa better. Tampa's just they're playing.
At the end of the day, you're not saying that the Wings do or don't win. You're just saying that the Lightning scores 4 goals.
Yeah, I think we get a lot of goals.
All right. I'm with you. Well, good luck to both of you. Good luck to both of you. I just wanted to check college hoops real quick, and then we'll just let everyone cruise right on out of here. Anything else you need to share with us before we go?
I will kind of give my homer pick of the day. No, I'm kidding. But Minnesota is facing Anaheim tonight. Anaheim's given up a power play goal in 25 of their 33 games. Anaheim has been completely awful basically all year long. Coming in on a back-to-back. The Wild are just playing amazing hockey right now. I love what I'm seeing from them. Anything regarding Minnesota you could take in this game. But I would look at power play props. Boldy plus 175, Addison plus 230, and Joel Eriksson Ek plus 150. I'm waiting on a goalie confirmation here because we could have Joel Eriksson Ek's brother, Ollie Eriksson Ek, making his debut in the NHL in goal for the Anaheim Ducks. If that's the case, he has struggled mightily in the AHL. So if he is in net for Anaheim, take Joel Eriksson Ek props, power play, goal scoring. I think he scores against his brother for sure if his brother's in net. Anaheim has just been awful. So anything regarding Minnesota, I think is a good play tonight. They've won 5 in a row. So I think they head into Christmas on a 7-game winning streak. They play San Jose tomorrow night as well.
Well, okay, these are just a couple. Well, I don't want to put Clemson. Clemson would be one, but I like to just keep it at plus numbers on the board because obviously I like the value there. But here's a couple that are earlier and moving this way, or at least at the top of my sheet and moving this way. Utah U would be one against TCU. They moved into a favorite position. So I just wanted to throw a couple of those up there for you. And then you said Boldy and Addison, right? Both at plus money?
Yes. And if Eriksson Ek is starting in goal for Anaheim, then Eriksson Ek, Minnesota Wild props.
I don't think that's a real word, so I'm not going to write it.
It's their last name.
I keep hearing you say that word, and I'm like, that's not a real word.
Eriksson Ek, yeah. Terry just hates the Wings because the Lions beat the Vikings. No, not correct. And actually,
Did that happen, Terry? Did the Lions beat the Vikings?
Yes, they did. And what did I do? I went and backed the Detroit Lions against the Jets because I watched that game against the Vikings, and Detroit Lions wanted to win it more. So, and I won't even talk about the biggest comeback in the history of the NFL. I haven't heard anybody talking about that, but yes.
Is that Raiders thing that happened? Oh, no, that was the Vikings. I remember now against the Colts. Okay, yeah, I'm back.
Indianapolis was up 33-0, and I was just beside myself. I was just like, what, I couldn't believe what was going on. And then the biggest comeback in the NFL history.
Oh my gosh, that was intense. I was in the middle. I forget what I was doing, but I was like doing things and just like, you walk by and you look at the score and you walk by and you look at the score. And then I was like, what the frick just happened? What the French toast?
David's asking about Florida Panthers. Yes, it should be Mackenzie Blackwood in net for New Jersey, who's coming off injury. It should be his first game. And New Jersey's just, I don't know what happened to them. They were one of the best teams to start the year. I was betting them all the time and basically riding them all the time. And then they've kind of fallen apart. So,
yeah, I remember that. That the Devils were just like on a heat. Didn't they win like 13 or 14 in a row or something? That was them.
And now
right?
They've lost 6, I believe.
It's like they're competing against their own record. Leonard likes the Ducks on the money line.
That's who's facing Minnesota. I think he's joking, but he could be true. It's true, but
Lenny,
Minnesota's dominated Anaheim for years. So I
give me another pick, Lenny, so I can use this index card and it can fulfill its life purpose. Captain Brian, what do you think about Stars and Reg and Canadians Avs under 6?
Well, Stars and Reg was the free pick video I did on the site.
Oh, that's right.
Yesterday. So I absolutely love that. And Canadians Avs under 6. If you're getting that as an under 6, definitely take it. I'm seeing mostly 5.5s. I lean with the under 6. I didn't pull the trigger on it, but it's a play I really do like. And because I'm not pulling the trigger, it's going to cash. So I like both of those a lot.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, when you lean, look at like yesterday. I was going to bet the Knicks, the New York Knicks yesterday. And I was like, oh, I see 4.5. Maybe it'll go to a 4 or 3.5. Then I'll take it. And I woke up and it was -5. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's moved half a point. I'm just going to stay off. And of course, they absolutely smashed the Warriors. And it's like, so.
I hate that. There's times where I've done it to D-Talk before, actually. D-Talk, I know you're listening to this and it's mean, but I'm going to say it out loud anyway. There's a time in one of the HCs where I was trying to pass or get up with D-Talk. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take his bets because if I bet on them, he will for sure lose. And I will jinx him that way. And it works. So there.
Oh, no.
The power of betting. Over 1.5 first half. Celtic Livingston. Superstition is a crazy thing, especially in this business. First half.
Yeah, for sure.
Celtics over 1.5. Sorry, you can keep going. If you see anything in the chat you want to talk about, if they're asking anything, I'm going to write these up and then we're going to bring you guys in to take a picture. Coventry.
All
and
right.
We'll let everyone go. Coventry. What are your holiday plans?
Not too much, just having dinner with the family. Don't really celebrate Christmas that much anymore since I became older, I guess. We have our dinner and stuff, and that's what it's supposed to be, right? It's all about gifts when you're a kid, but as you get older, it's more about the family time.
I do. Like this is Escher's first year where he is like, I don't want toys. I want cologne and I want a new gold chain and he wants teeth whitening. And basically, he wants a girlfriend is what he's shooting for here. I mean, it's like all the steps that he asked for ball wash. That's a thing. You guys have special wash for that? Like, that's a thing. Anyway, so my 12-year-old, that's what he wants. I'm like, oh my. But the beauty is, at least I'm spending money on things that I'm not going to step on at 4 o'clock in the morning, like Legos, and like little mini helicopters. But it's a different kind of Christmas for us. And we're kind of deciding, do we want to do the Christmas ornament decorating party or not? And what's BVA? I don't know BVA. My mother, like, we're Italian, and my mother's like, but we have to eat dinner, Al. We're Italian. It's Christmas Eve. We have to. I'm like, Mother, it's not like we're gonna like sit around the empty pot of porridge if we don't have a party. I feel like we're all still gonna eat that night. You had Vikings money line too, but yeah, as you get older, it kind of loses its jam.
Oh, so I have backed the to that comment there. I have backed the Vikings pretty much on the site, pretty much every week. I think 9-3-1 on the site backing the Vikings, but I will not be backing them this week against the Giants because I think the Giants will be more desperate. So yeah, this is the 1 week I would maybe stay away, especially because the Vikings it's -3.5. I would only take money line with the Vikings because they're winning games by 3 when they do win.
That's
So
true.
yeah, I wouldn't take the spread with the Vikings any longer.
I'll tell you what the money's doing on that. Let's look.
I don't think the Giants kill the Vikings though. I think that's a little bit like it looked like the Colts were going to kill the Vikings, but that changed quickly. So you can never count them out.
Vikings. I have it at -4, and it's 66% the money on the Vikings -4, and I don't have it moving. It is still early.
See, I think the Vikings could win, but I would take Giants +4.
Lenny, was that the Giants coach that you sent me the TikTok on him? Oh my God, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. He's like giving a press conference. It's the coach. He's like, well, yeah. So it turns out that we're just going to try to score more points than the other team. That's my strategy in cold weather, actually, and warm weather. Oh my God, I was dying. But I want to say it was I'll put it on the Woody page. It was the funniest thing ever. I want to say it was the Giants coach. Okay. Detroit, Lenny, Leonard, Wings, draw, Wings, Lightning, Wings, draw. Is that 2 bets or 1 bet?
Yeah, he should probably just mean Wings and Lightning draw.
Wings,
plus
draw.
340.
You are never allowed to yell at anyone for putting their picks in ever again.
Yeah, he likes talking about the Wings, obviously. So he put the Wings twice, but
he does. Terry, Villanova tonight, college basketball. He's not a college basketball guy.
I don't do college sports.
Here's the thing.
I tried to dabble in college sports, but I don't. I'm just I'm going to blame it being a Canadian, but obviously there are Canadians that do know college sports, but I don't follow them enough. So
it's
I would ask Allie.
It's going the Nova way. There's 56% of money on St. John though, and it's going the Nova way. So that's people are starting to take St. John plus the 5.5. I'd like to lay off. I want St. John's to play Queens because St. John's is in Queens, and I'm into that little Queens school. It's Heath's school. He keeps betting on, and I want those two to play each other is what I want. But yeah, I would probably lay off of it. I would take the points if anything, though. Villanova is not your same Villanova that you know from past years. Jay Wright is gone, and it's a bit of a different team. Wings -1 plus 260 over 6.5. Thank you later. Okay, Sabres for the cup. Bruins for the cup. It's all about gifts when I'm an adult. Blues for the cup. All right, Wild for the cup. Anybody? And you get a cup. And you get a cup. All right, wash and powder. Got to keep the balls fresh. I had no idea. I have an ex-husband that could hear about this, though. I'll tell you that. Got an ex-husband we could shoot this information along to.
Hopefully he's not watching the show, but
he's probably still hungover from the World Cup. Going to see my mom for Christmas for the first time since I stole her stimulus check in 2020. I miss you, Stimmy. I miss you being in our chats. Damn, you better get that now, Allie. Yeah. Oh, I've got it all. He has a whole manicure, all kinds. I can't tell. He's sleeping in the other room. I'm sure he's up. You like the Avs under 5.5, along with under 6, Barstool, Bet Rivers, and FanDuel. It was the Dolphins coach. There it was. I'm convinced he was high as hell as well. Can I play that and I won't get in trouble? Do you think, Lenny? I don't think I will, because it's not like a song. This is the funniest. I laughed so hard. Okay. Can I play it, Lenny? Do you think?
We'll get copyright. I don't know all the rules about copywriting.
It's Mike McDaniel is out here giving free football lessons.
It's easier to win the games if you score more points than your opponent. In cold weather games, but warm weather games as well. All games.
It's easier to win the games if you score more points than your opponent. Cold weather games and warm all the games. He has a job as a coach in the NFL. That's real life right there. Real life. All right. Anyway, sorry. I can't get over that. Villanova played a hard schedule and St. John played a lollipop schedule. So there is that. So you got that going on. Jay Wright has gone. The Secret Mafia connection gone. Stay away for many reasons until more games played. Yeah, I'm not into Villanova this year. Terry, what NHL and NBA play do you like? Well, his NHL, we got his props. We got his Lightning team total. Do you have any NBA that you're into today?
I have my one play up on the site, and then the play I was leaning with was the Minnesota +3, but I don't really overly love that. And then I was wanting to take Brooklyn, but not at -12.5. I can't do that. So only one NBA play on the site that I like today. I'm very selective with NBA.
Brooklyn is going that way, though. 11.5 to 12.5 with 93% of the money on Brooklyn. So it's definitely moving that way. But that's a lot of points. That's a whole lot of points.
Golden State without Curry and stuff, but Brooklyn's been winning games by 4, 5, 3, 5 point. Like they've been winning games with small margins. So I don't know. I think they win, but they're -700 favorites, so they better win. But yeah, not a lot for me in NBA other than my play up on the site, and then I lean with Minnesota +3, but I could see it being a Dallas comeback. So. Bounce back spot.
Okay, so that just about does it. That's Chris Scott's pick. He's the last winner. He's going Chatta under the 139.5. He also likes UTA going under the 120. Those are his picks for the day. All right, Terry, thank you so much for coming on to the show today. Guys, find his premium plays, like I said, over at picksandparlays.net. #1 hottest capper on the site right now. Show your support, buy a package from Terry, and use our promo code NFL. It's going to save you 20% off the entire package of Edelman. All right. Okay, Terry, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on Total Chaos sometime this week. Yes?
Yep. Whenever you want. I'm free.
Okay. Beautiful. Right, thank you.
See ya.
Bye. Good luck today.
Thanks.
All right, guys, I'm going to pull you in so you can take a picture of the board, and then I'm going to let you all go. Don't forget, Caesars Sportsbook, my official sponsor. That promo code is Woodful. All right, download the app, use the promo, and start making some money with Caesars Sportsbook, okay? Up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet. You know you want this. You know you want this action. Okay, so this is Allie's. This is Allie. Hey, I'm Allie. Boop, 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 boop. And then this is Allie. So I gave you 3 college and 3 NBA. The experiment continues. Let me find out that I found a way to just do absolutely nothing and be a winner at sports betting. All this time that I've been writing down stats and doing research. Nope. I can just look at it and move on. Okay, so Sly Harrington, Daniel Alexander, Alan Miles, Tyreek, D-Talk, I Win You Lose, Lock It In with Ty, Matt Drake, Jose Sierra, Miguel, and Joan. I need picks from y'all. All right? All right. Can you see Pedro's Soccer, Tate's Teaser, Stop Geo Engineering, Captain Brian Gillihan, and Chris Scott? All right, guys, take your pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, go. Okay. And then you got your Lenny business and your Terry business. I'll take pictures of all of this and put it over on the Morningwood Facebook page. If you guys haven't already joined our Morningwood Facebook page, screw you, man. Like, what are you even doing with your life? What are you here for? You don't want more free picks from the Woodies than you're already getting? Come on. Mississippi Valley State team total under 55 points. Just booked it. All right, that's a look. What do you think of the Bulls? Full game over 235. 62% of the money is on the over. It opened at a 233.5 and now it's at a 235.5. So it's moving the way it's supposed to be. I kind of sometimes get a little nervous because like missing the best number kind of business. Hold on. Let me look over here though. This is Bulls. Yeah, that's moving on up. And Bulls are 13-16-1 to the under. Hawks are 18-13-0 to the over. Hawks have gone over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 5 of their last 6 games. The Hawks have gone over. And the Bulls, 1, 2, 3, 4 of their last 6 games have gone over. The totals they were going over, though, this is important to know. We're looking at where are you, little monkeys? 235. Okay, so the total is a 235, but the posted totals that the Bulls were doing, they went under 222, over 233, under 225, over 226, over 235. So it's kind of like it's a high total, but that's for a Bulls game. Let me check what the Atlanta totals are. 229, 240, 226, 221, 235, 232. So this is just a high total. I don't like it. Just my initial thing right now is I don't like it. I think the number's too high. Because if you look at the previous totals that have been set, they're not really around that area. But that's just me. That's just my quick glance. I would lay off of it or maybe tease it to and over. I could get jiggy with that. You too, Tate. Have a great day. Yes. HC, suck my butt. I haven't bet anything yet, but these are the ones I just looked at: UTA, Mercer, and Chatta. And then I'll follow Chris Scott. I've been following him lately because he's super hot right now. So UTA under and Chattanooga under. I'll be on those. And then this is my NBA. Cavs money line, you put it on Facebook, no problem. I check those. I just don't usually check them before the show, but I do check them. Where are you, DL? Beep, boop, boop, boop. And Crystal Craig is on the Cavs, and so is Daniel Alexander. So both of those are Cavs picks. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. You'll tease it. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I could say. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget, hit that like button on your way out. I really do appreciate all of your support. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do the whole damn thing over again. Good luck to everybody out there. I mean, unless, of course, you're against Lenny.